anyone can sell at
Government
any time.
released crypto report on July 30th, which is from
This is the big news. 180-day report, 6 months plan. And this is exactly as I was telling. And I am right again. And I'm very happy about that because every time I talk about this, I am usually right about the crypto markets. And this time I was right about the US government making a 3-year plan for crypto. Again, Trump is going to be long time in the election. He will not just go back to sleep next year. He will stay here and talk about crypto until he makes tons of money probably with it and makes tons of money for the market as well. So there is going to be a huge win out of that.
Hines. President Trump's long-awaited crypto report is done and set to drop next week. Let's go, XRP fam.
Imagine how many politicians gathered up to talk about this report. Probably many, many, many.
Look, this might be 3.21. You might be like, Oscar, oh no. What's going to happen? Are we actually going much lower? No. Wait a second. Look, we've been doing really well. My Pango is down too, but I'm just holding the line, right? 3%
Again, if you look at 3% and 9%, it's just a small dip. But the big news is, Bitcoin dominance. Of course, we're going to be seeing some correction when we see XRP getting announced on July 30th. Again, the big date I am reaching for, the big date I am excited for, that my family has been probably waiting for, that my future kids will be probably asking me about when I'm a granddad. This is going to be the big thing. Again, this is the first time crypto history has ever reached anything in terms of government regulation. Again, we got shut down 2019. We got shut down 2018. We got kicked and destroyed every time in 2018. But now 2025, everybody who has been waiting is back at its game, is back and getting stronger than ever. You can fight and you can kick me down, but XRP is still going to be standing up. Even if it's at 2 cents, even if it's at 30 cents, it can survive. And I think I really respect XRP for that. I respect the markets.
And to keep dropping. As soon as, if it keeps doing that, it's just going to help everybody holding altcoins. Now this, I'm waiting for it. President Trump's working group on digital assets has completed the 180-day report. It will be released publicly on July 30th. Guys, I'm coming.
This is what I was telling you. US is literally trying to rush a new crypto legislation, and it's coming. It's coming in a way we don't see it ever before. It's coming faster than anyone expected. It's coming because every single day the US doesn't release this, they are losing millions and millions of dollars. I'm not joking. They're losing millions and millions of dollars of companies. They're losing millions and millions of dollars of tax money. And that's why they're rushing for the US to be the #1 crypto hub. And again, we're going to be seeing more of that pretty much soon.
Back on July 30th. So on July 30th, the FOMC is going to be, so much is happening on July 30th. I will say, get ready, guys. Honestly, be mega ready. July 30th.
July 30th, again, 6 days from now, or like a few days. If you're made, you all be crypto blessed. This is the big thing we have been waiting for. Crypto is definitely growing at this point, and it seems like that we are getting news not by September. I thought I will have to make some content up, and I thought I will have to make some stuff up, check for news, look bits and scraps. But it seems like that we are getting so much news every single day. I really enjoy my work, and I'm going to be, talking and streaming about that on that day as well, because in 6 days, we're getting another update from the government, and then another, and then another, and there's going to be many more. It's not the only one.
XRP has reached critical support level, the only line that matters now. So some pretty good TA from different, analysts and community members right now. Not bad at all.
I feel like a lot of these, analysts and things like that, they're never prepared when the markets drop. They're already saying, yes, it's bullish, it can hit $4, but then you see a big market drop just like a few days before that.
If XRP breaks $4, I'll give one random follow. That's classic giveaways. I get it. And SEC has approved the Bitwise XRP ETF.
But then it got delayed. That's the issue. Like the XRP ETFs, I guess they will be back in September. Again, US government and SEC are now completely different entities. They're completely different things and they make completely different decisions. So people are still waiting for the ETFs to arrive in that sense. And they might wait a bit longer because they might be coming out in September.
It's not gonna be this spot yet, so we're waiting on that.
But again, another bullish news. Will it pump XRP to $4? Probably not. Will it pump XRP, 40 cents? Potentially, yeah. I definitely think it could. I think it's gonna enable people who haven't bought XRP yet to buy it, or to buy it easier. I think that's the big thing. Like a lot of these ETFs, they're made for the retail investors who don't know how to use the exchanges. Like if you're watching my videos and my streams, basically you already know like the basics of how to buy XRP, because if you're holding XRP, you didn't buy it through an ETF, I'm guessing, because most people cannot right now. So what you did is you already know the basics of using a crypto exchange, and most of your peers, most of your friends don't know how to use that. So that's why the ETFs are on here.
There's some, people already saying a bunch of updates, but still have to wait a little bit more for confirmations, just to give you an idea, because you gotta be careful with X. Everybody says a bunch of things, but
there's a lot of bad stuff happening on X, like a lot of misinformation from what I've seen. And that's why I don't cover X news a lot, because we are seeing, good news, then we're seeing bad news, and then you suddenly find out it's not real. Like every single day I saw and we will get XRP to $10,000, or Dubai is investing in XRP, stuff like that is not confirmed. So I want to keep this channel like fully 100% factually true, because that's one thing that I was very annoyed in 2021 is with Shiba Inu. You couldn't trust any source of news, and there was so much fake info. This time we're gonna go 100%, and we're gonna actually, when I tell you it's 30th, it's 30th. It's not going to be the 5th. When I tell you something on this channel, it's going to happen.
Sometimes it's not true, so just keep an eye on that. As for me, guys, if we come back to the price of XRP, let's do that right now. I will tell you, I'm not thinking about cashing out any at 3, because we were at this level.
And yeah, if he's not thinking to cash out at 3, it also means the whales will not cash out at 3. So it doesn't make any sense for these big whales. Again, you can see the red line here, which means they have already sold. Those who are out of the game have sold at 365. And because they have been waiting years for this, right? So there is one thing that really gets me excited about this is how much potential is it to reach higher. If we can see 365 so easy, even before retail coming in, just imagine where we could go from here.
In January, then we waited 5 months all the way to July to finally be at this position. I don't think XRP is going back to $3 to just...
Yeah, it could hit $3, but not anytime soon. Again, if the regulation is good, everything else is good.
Drop and go down all the way to $1.90 or $2.
The issue is
XRP is gonna take some retracements with all
the issue with custody is most people can lose their tokens so fast.
The news that are coming out for crypto, and of course Bitcoin dominance going up makes total sense, but this might be just a scare, a easy bull trap as it comes up.
Again, imagine how many got liquidated. Now ask yourself, who gets most of the money? Who gets most of the money when someone gets liquidated? When the prices go down, when you say XRP is going to go up, and the whales say the prices go down and they sell all their XRP, who gets the most money? Number one is exchanges. They have to take a cut in commission. Who is number two? Big whales. I feel like it's all planned. I feel like the whales are playing their game and they are seeing easy money because the prices were going up. And now they're suddenly, oh, we can actually make $1 million. And that's what they do. They made $1 million. They waited for here, dropped at the 365. People tried to rally back during the weekend. Again, weekend, not a lot of activity, not a lot of Koreans trading. But a whale decided to liquidate and open a short position. It's a double win. You can make a lot of money that way, especially on a day like Tuesday, Wednesday, not like a huge trading day.
take some corrections, and it could actually continue going back up. So I'll be watching, guys. I'm not really planning to sell. I'm not really planning to make any big adjustments, FYI. We're gonna go to Coin Telegraph, see what the latest they have for sure, because there's obviously gonna be more and
Cointelegraph
more
is always good.
info coming our way. Like Jim Cramer suggests buying Bitcoin as a hedge against debt, saying he's worried about his kid's future.
I hope Jim Cramer mentions XRP.
Well, you know, everything that he says, don't really take it for granted, right? He always changes.
Like, look, more countries are entering. Again, these are the countries that are going to profit most from XRP. Inflation is very high. When you send bank transfers, it's very expensive. So what will these countries do when they see a potential technology that's fully clear of regulation? They will go in and they will say, inflation is high. How can we save people money? By basically lowering transfer fees, right? And XRP will do it for cheap. Again, such easy money on both sides.
All the time.